When Japan surrendered, it left behind more than ruins in Southeast Asia, it left a power vacuum. European empires tried to return, but the world had changed. People who had lived under both colonial rule and Japanese occupation now demanded freedom, and they were willing to fight for it. In Vietnam, just days after Japan's defeat, Ho Chi Minh stood in Hanoi's Ba Jin Square and read out the Vietnamese Declaration of Independence, as published in Vietnam, A History by Stanley Carno. He began with words taken straight from America's 1776 document. All men are created equal, but French troops landed in Saigon just weeks later, setting off a brutal war. By the end of 1946, France had bombed Haiphong, killing 6,000 civilians in one day. As recorded by the Journal of Southeast Asian Studies, Indonesia faced its own storm. On August 17, 1945, Sukarno declared independence in Jakarta. British troops arrived in September, not to support him, but to help Dutch forces return. In the city of Surabaya, crowds with bamboo spears fought tanks and machine guns. The battle became so fierce that British commander Brigadier Malaby radioed London in panic. "This is no mob. These people know what they are doing." He was killed hours later. That single battle left over 10,000 Indonesians dead in just 3 weeks. As noted in the Indonesian Revolution and the Singapore Connection, in Burma, the returning British faced another problem. As described in the Oxford History of Modern Asia, Aung San, who had fought both for and against the Japanese, now demanded full independence. He warned British Governor Sir Reginald Dorman Smith in a tense meeting, "You must give us our country, or we will take it." The room, one aide wrote, felt like it would explode. The air across Southeast Asia hung heavy with gunpowder and sweat. Palm leaves smoldered in ruined fields. Old colonial mansions, once painted white, now stood blackened by fire or riddled with bullet holes. From Saigon to Rangoon, the line between soldier and civilian blurred. Guriaza moved through jungles with homemade bombs. Patay farmers whispered names of resistance leaders into the dark. By early 1947, over 100,000 Allied troops were deployed across Southeast Asia, not to fight Japan, but to stop the independence movements it had accidentally awakened.